Oh, good afternoon and welcome. It's been several days since I have been on video. I have put out several written posts on YouTube and shared them with X and shared them with True Social and shared them a little bit with Facebook. I'm not big on Facebook much anymore. Uh, can't get a conversation going there. Can't get anybody to, I don't think, watch my videos. They says it's a few have viewed them, but no comments, no nothing, no sharing. I mean, every video I ask that you like, comment, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I go through all that. Now I have got a few subscribers now, and I'm excited. Things are growing there on YouTube, mainly from True Social. I've actually had some conversations with some folks on True Social, and conversations what I'm looking for. I really do want to make America moral again. And the only way to do that is to get people talking to each other and sharing what the needs are and how to fix them. What can we do? We, the people, have good ideas, and there's a bunch of us and a lot of different backgrounds. So we can bring a lot to the table. Now, the folks we elected, they're supposed to carry out what it is that we are conversating about. They're elected by us. The power they have, we voted to give them that power. And it's not their power, it's the power of the people. So, anyway, there are, according to the Bible and other sources, 7 deadly sins. And that's somebody in True Social was conversating with me and said, if you want to make America moral again, you don't have to look very far. Let's do something about those 7 deadly sins. And it didn't take me long to realize that that's a good idea. So far, I've talked about pride, and I've talked about lust. Pride and lust, you don't have to look very hard in our society, in our government, in our world to find those two things. Woo! Pride and lust, a lot of folks on both sides of the issues are guilty of that. And God understands that, okay? Biblically speaking, God wants us to fight against those deadly sins and to be better people and to work on it every day. And so, yes, we've got the 7 deadly sins, but He's given us 7 heavenly values that will cure, one for each deadly sin. But you don't have to look very hard, like I say, to find pride and lust. And lust, the biblical commentary that I was looking at, define lust, I put in one of the written posts as an overwhelming desire sexually. It's a sexual component there. And that certainly is true. There's a lot of lusting going on in regards to that. But there's also lusting for power these days, and for money these days, and for control these days. And there's a lot of desire to stay out of jail these days because some of these characters are the light's shining, and we're watching all the little bugs scramble But you know what? With modern technology, we can identify all you folks scurrying about. Uh, I don't want to name names because I'm not an expert on any of this stuff. But I can guarantee you, it won't take long. It won't take long once the all these facts that are coming out are gathered together, and these smarter people put it all together. And the ones screaming the loudest have got it. Their names have got to be there, I assume. Uh, you got 5 or 6 Democrat politicians, maybe a few more than that, that are absolutely losing their minds. Now, others, we don't like it, but they're not going crazy over the whole thing. So you kind of wonder about them. But pride has a cure, a value that this country was actually founded on. And one of the founding principles that's made us what the greatest country that we are. And it's kind of silly to think this, but the answer,